Today, everybody, I'd like to talk about MIDI. For those that are not that familiar, there are these things called wavetable boards or wavetable devices that connect to your sound card. And these things provide accessibility otherwise provided by a Roland MT32 or sound canvas. The problem with these devices is they're really expensive. I mean, you can see here, geez Louise, man, it's crazy. But yeah, there's I've seen these floating around for a long time and I've been really keen to check one out. So I watched a couple of videos from Phil's Computer Lab and Tech Tangents, links in the description for those really good videos of what this device provides. Check out the web link as well in the description because there is something here for everyone. And you know, if you want a particular sound from your childhood or some sort of device that provides you accessibility to those sounds, it's here. I mean, you've got this one here that connects to the parallel port. Really handy for cruddy old laptops that don't have good sound, or any sound for that matter. I mean, yeah, some laptops, really old ones, didn't have sound cards built in, just a PC speaker. And you've got this one here that connects to the, what is it called, the game port, or the accessory port, or whatever it is on the back of the sound card. And it's not just the DreamBlaster, there is other wavetable headers available as well. And yeah, just because there was more devices providing different types of sound profiles. So, you know, there's the McFly, I have no idea what that is. Yukon FX here, you know, there's all sorts of things you can choose from. And I keep saying sound, it's actually music, so MIDI music basically is what these devices are aimed at. And there's two versions, the X2 and the S2. The main difference being the X2 provides the ability to upload sound bank files, so you can sort of like tweak it and customize it a bit more to your taste. I went with the S2 for two reasons. It's cheaper, and also I'm just going to trust that the designer of it knows what they're doing, and it is going to sound is what it is really. But it turned up really quick from Belgium, which in New Zealand I'm surprised it turned up that fast actually at all. And it's actually a really small device. I knew it was small, but I didn't realize just when you hold the thing in your hands just how tiny it is. It is absolutely packed with things on the back of it. But it's a really cool device. I mean, it's in black, you know, and that looks awesome inside of a beige computer with lots of other colors. Yeah, anyway, that was a really crap point there. It's really easy to install. In fact, sometimes you don't even need to take the sound card out. My first choice was to put it on the Audition 32 that I have, but it wouldn't work. It's compatible with a lot of sound cards, but I could not get it to work. I just no sound came out of it when mapping it to that file, so that address. So I slapped it into my other machine, which has just a Soundblaster 16. Of course, that worked because Soundblaster, I mean, most compatible sound card with everything on the earth. But these cards have an inherent hiss or a really noisy signal. Probably a mix of old capacitors on the motherboard, the power supply, dirty power, yada 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 yada. But the sound that comes out of the S2 is actually really good and clean. So yeah, easy to set up. It's pretty much plug and play. You make sure all your volumes are turned up and you've mapped your MIDI device to use the external MIDI. And what we'll do is we'll just play, of course, some classic sounds. Just so you know, if you're not that familiar with it, you've got something familiar to listen to. Yeah, so really awesome sound as you hear it. It's just, man, the instruments are super sharp. Awesome, that depth of the music is just like, so yeah, what we're going to do is check out some games. Keep in mind, a lot of these I haven't actually played before. Let's say I'm catching up on lost time, so bear with me, and you're going to see some horrible gameplay, and this might be a slightly longer video for it. So yeah, we're just going to set it all up and go for it, really.
Homeless. I see. Alamos.
Man, that Rise of the Triad soundtrack is really awesome. If you haven't heard it before, I'd really recommend it. Also check out Civvie 11's channel. I totally agree with him that it's an awesome soundtrack, so he does really funny videos. He's got a real dry sense of humour. It's really good, so yeah, if you haven't seen his channel, check it out. Links in the description. But yeah, my thoughts on the product. It is incredible, and it's incredible value, and it gives everyone a chance to have access to something, you know, that's not really reachable or obtainable for a lot of people, which is, you know, you have to spend the money on the sound canvas or the MT32. Then you've got to have the interface cards, the adapters and cables that go with that, plus the space. You know, it takes up a lot of room to have that stuff. So yeah, if you're thinking about picking one up, really, I can't recommend it enough. And it's awesome to see, as I see, new things for old computers. It's just something that doesn't happen a whole lot these days. And yeah, there is something there for everyone really. So, you know, that particular sound you want, it's there. The website's got it. But yeah, super easy to use. It's plug and play. I had a bit of trouble with that sound card, but with the Audition, what is it, Yamaha Audition 32. But look, it's at the end of the day, it's not a major. You can always try a different one, but the only regret is I wished I'd picked up more than one. So now I want one in every one of my DOS gaming machines, or even Windows gaming machines, because as you heard, the sound is fantastic. But yeah, that's really about it. Just wanted to showcase it, and thanks for watching.